Our thinker is John Stuart Mill. He was a philosopher and economist and the most influential British thinker of the 19th century. The ethical theory of John Stuart Mill is most extensively articulated in his classical text Utilitarianism. Its goal is to justify the utilitarian principle. This principle states that actions are right in proportion as they tend to promote overall human happiness. He was a strong believer in freedom of speech and believed that freedom was required for each person's development as a whole person. John Stuart Mill was born May 20th, 1806, in Pentonville, Middlesex. He was the eldest son of Scottish philosopher and historian James Mill and Harriet Barrow. John was educated by his father and never attended school. For most of his childhood, he was shielded from associating with children his age other than his siblings. As a young adult, John fell into a depressive state, but shortly after pulled himself out of it because of the passion he had for his work. John Stuart Mill spent his life learning and educating others on his ethical theory. He passed away in 1873 in Avignon, France, where his body was buried alongside his wife.
John Stuart Mill had many contributions to the world and was the author of numerous texts, two of which, on liberty and utilitarianism, laid out the blueprint to his most important contribution, his theory of utilitarianism. The key concept to his theory was that we should be free to be individuals and that society was made up of a gathering of individuals. Everyone has the freedom and right to do what makes them happy, but no one has the right to infringe on the freedom or right of anyone else, especially where government is concerned. However, when it comes to an issue of ethics or morality, we must recognize that we are not any better than anyone else, and therefore we should make all decisions from a third-party rule. Instead, doing what is best or what will cause the most happiness for the whole group than doing what will only cause one's own happiness. He thought the best way for humans to grow as a society was to aim for the most amount of harmony in each decision, while not forcing anyone else to act or take anyone else's rights away.
We believe that the most important contribution is the theory of liberty, because John Stuart believed that it doesn't involve the action of others. No one has the right to interfere. In the totalitarianism, John Stuart believed that this way will make people's mind narrow, so the information that advocates society should be concentrated, and the power to impose restriction or control on people should be dispersed. Individual freedom is a necessary guarantee for knowledge growth in order to ensure that the truth is accepted by the public. John Stuart even believed that it is necessary to maintain certain negative and wrong opinions. Therefore, the importance of the theory of freedom is not only to guarantee everyone's right to speech, but also to promote thinking and opportunity for rapid social progress. His contribution is related to the present. In addition, utilitarianism has a wide range of influence on economic, legal, and political rules. The main focus not considering the motivation and meaning of a person's behavior, but only the effect of the outcome of one behavior on the maximum happiness value. For example, leaders should consider which ones are good for the majority when formulating policy, rather than considering the idea of a few people.